Hello PlanetPoke, my name is Mefesto and I'm a 16-year-old Wi-Fi battler from Russia. And today I'm going to be bringing you an OU game I had a couple of days ago. It was against a guy whose name I don't quite remember because it was quite complicated. It's most likely going to be in the title of the video. And I found him on the Smogon Battle Finder, and typically you get pretty bad people in that Smogon Battle Finder thing. But this ended up being quite a decent game, although he had a quite odd structured team. But without further ado, let's get into the game. And I'm going to apologize for any mistakes I make in the narration. English is simply not my native language. Looking at his team beforehand, I thought he's going to lead off with his Haxorus. And Haxorus is a huge threat to my team, so if he led off with it, it could have done some major damage to me early on. So I decided to lead off with Slowbro, although he decides to start off with his Virizion, either predicting my Slowbro or just coincidentally picking it. But I'm going to go into my Ferrothorn predicting the Cross-type move. He shows me the Giga Drain, so I'm thinking that he is most likely going to be special, so I'm going to stay in predicting him to go for the Focus Blast and trying to fire off a Gyro Ball because nothing on my team can really take on this Virizion since the moveset is really versatile because it has HP Ice and whatnot. So he shows me the close combat though, which is even better, meaning that he is a mixed set and that I will be able to take it fairly well, and after the defense drops I will be able to kill it off with a Gyro Ball. Now he goes into Tornadus, and this is a huge threat as well. He has some nice ass threats in his team, but I'm gonna stay in hoping for the Focus Blast miss, I guess. I didn't want him to predict my switch or anything, so yeah. Go into my Tyranitar now, and this is a Choice Banded Tyranitar. Basically, I want to get the Send up, then switch into Gliscor on the Focus Blast, trying to get the Sand Veil Hacks because this is an Acrobatics Gliscor. I don't quite get it. He still hits the Focus Blast though, which does quite a bit because Life Orb and stuff. Now I'm going to scout for HP Eyes just to see whether he has it or not, and he's going to go for it. I'm going to switch into my Slowbro. And right here, I'm going to predict him to switch into Jirachi, thinking that his last move is not U-turn, thinking that it's either Grass Knot or Tailwind. So I'm going to double switch, thinking he would go into his Rachi to take on my Slowbro. So I'm going to go into my Heatran, although he decides to go for the U-turn, which is quite bad for me because he does pop my Balloon. And this is a Balloon Heatran with Stealth Rock. And I need to get my rocks as soon as possible because he has this Gera, he has this Tornadus, which is at half health. So he goes into Gera. My Ferrothorn is dead, which would have been better in this situation because I think that Ferrothorn combats Gera better than this Slowbro thing guy going on. So I'm going to go into Slowbro regardless because I'm trying to get some Scolds off. Now, I was predicting him to sub here, so I didn't want to go for the Toxic in case he does, want to sub, and in case he has that set with Bounce and Substitute. He goes to the Stone Edge though, and I'm pretty sure he has the Taunt, not the what's it called, the sub now, because, well, this set isn't that good, because, Stone Edge would have still done nothing. Look at this, it's gonna hit it, and this is a +1 Stone Edge, that's absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna try to fish for the burn, and I'm not gonna get it yet, and I'm gonna spoil it. I'm gonna waste 6 Scolds, I think, and get it only on the 7th, but yeah, what happens here, he does switch out realizing that he's going to get burned eventually, and I didn't want to go for the Toxic in case he went for the Taunt, so I just kept on spamming Scolds. He switches into this Electros thing, and this was the only weird thing I thought was, quite strange, I guess. I didn't really understand why he used this in an OU battle, but hey, whatever floats your boat. I'm gonna go into my Tyranitar not knowing what to expect from that thing because I don't even know what that thing does because I mostly play OU. Now I'm gonna go for the Crunch on his Substitute, and he's gonna go for the Coil, which tells me he doesn't have anything to hit my Tyranitar with. Otherwise he probably would have gone for the Brick Break or Focus Punch if he does get access to it. But I'm gonna go for the Crunch right here. Notice that he is a +1 defense. I'm gonna get a critical hit, which did not matter because I'm a Choice Banded Tyranitar. I did the calculation after the game, and the crit was irrelevant. At that range, it was still a one-hit KO, even with a +1. Now, he goes into Tornadus. I'm gonna predict him to over-predict and not go for the Focus Blast. Exactly what happens, he does go for the Hurricane, and I am able to kill him off with a Crunch, which is great because that threat is out of the way. Now, he goes into Haxorus. I go into my Slowbro just to check what kind of set he is. I was thinking Choice Band, but he shows me the Dragon Dance, and I'm like, well, it's fine. I can beat even a +2 a +2 Haxorus with the Slowbro because I've beaten so many Haxoruses with the Slowbro and PO. I go for the Ice Beam, and right here I realize that I need my Slowbro for the Gyarados, otherwise I might be fucked by this Gyara, so I have to switch out, and I decide to sacrifice my Tyranitar because I basically don't need that thing anymore. He doesn't have any weather user, and Tyranitar pretty much kill one Pokemon, and that's the whole purpose of this T-Tar, I guess. He gets the 3-turn outrage, which is great, which allows me to go into my Conkeldurr and finish him off with a Mach Punch. Now, another threat out of the way, which is amazing. And he's going to go into his Gyara now. I noticed that he does not have the Intimidate, which means, yeah, he is the Moxie Gyara. I'm gonna go into my Slowbro. God bless Regenerator, man, like, real talk. But he's gonna go for the Waterfall, and, you know, I can wall this thing for days because I'm a freaking Slowbro, and that's a Gyara, and it's not the set that is, it's not the good Gyara set, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna go for, oh, he's gonna go for the Stone Edge, and if I didn't slack off right there, I would have been in some trouble because he does get a critical hit on this Stone Edge, which kind of scared me at first because the health was going down and down. I was like, damn. But I'm going to go for the slack off again, just trying to get at a reasonably, you know, high amount of health. And right here, I do believe he's going to go for, man, those after turn effects, like, real shit is just going too slow. He's going to go for the taunt, preventing me from going for slack off or toxic. But as I said, I'm just spamming scolds, trying to get a burn on that thing because all I need is to burn that Gyara. That's like my only goal right now for the battle. But I saw Jirachi in the team preview, and my assumption is that it is either a Sub-Calm Mind Rachi or a Wish Calm Mind Rachi, because looking at his team structure, he does not have that many special attackers, and he does have, you know, except for this Tornadus, and he does have this Gyara with Dragon Dance, and Haxorus with Dragon Dance, so I'm still thinking it's sort of a special Jirachi, you know, because looking at the kind of team he has going on. But what happens here, oh, basically, so I do go for the Scold right here, and I am able to get the burn, which is amazing. He does not have the rest because that's not the set with rest, you know, whatever. So Slowbro basically doing its thing, walling Gyara's and whatnot, and I'm just going to finish him off with the Scold. I should have probably slacked off there. I'm not sure if he taunted me or not. I wasn't really paying attention at that point because you know, it was just like quite a stalwart. Now he goes into this thing, and I'm scouting for the moveset. He goes for the body slam, which at this point I exhaled because I was like, okay, good. This is not the set I'm thinking about. Thank God, you know, because as I said, if he was a special attacking Rachi, I would have been in some huge ass trouble. But he decides to go for the Iron Head right here, and I'm like, are you seriously gonna flinch me to death? Okay, I might as well go into my Heatran, you know, on the Iron Head. But he goes with the Body Slam randomly now, and I'm like, he does get a paralysis. I'm like, dude, are you seriously gonna do that? Like, real shit, don't be a dickhead, please. And he goes for the Body Slam for no reason. I'm like, yeah. And then I get paralyzed, and that's like fucking shit. Oh, and then I missed the Fire Blast. Like, game, seriously. This is like quite annoying. He's getting so goddamn lucky. So he's basically flinching me and whatnot, and now he goes to the Body Slam. I don't understand what he tries to do, but I get out with Fire Blast, which is amazing. And you'll see that justice does exist in this world because I do get a burn in that thing, which renders this thing useless, you know. So this is the end of the Jirachi, basically. I do believe it's his last guy. And, you know, yeah, that's it. I basically kill him, and I do believe I win the game. So, yeah, I think it ended up being a 3-0 or something, but it was quite a good game. And what can you see on my channel if you click in the link in the description? I mostly post Pokemon, but along with Pokemon, I post some Minecraft, Call of Duty, Skyrim, Plants vs. Zombies, you know, anything really, not anything, but anything I enjoy playing. Oh, Team Fortress 2, and yeah, basically all that kind of stuff. So feel free to swing by my channel if you like this narration. On my own channel, I'm more oriented on comedy, and today I try to be more serious to, you know, uploading to a kind of like official channel and whatnot. So, trying to be classy and whatnot. So, yeah, swing by my channel, more laid-back narrations, more, are into comedy and whatnot. And yeah, so that was a good game, fellow from Smogon, Wi-Fi Battle Finder, and PlanetPoke. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like rating, because likes are always appreciated. Help this channel grow. And I'm Mefesto.